No excuses. No excuses. So, here we are again, an old familiar place. I Decided to Live by Janice is a book I wrote as an accidental author. At the time of writing, my grandmother had just passed away, and I was at home supporting my mum um, and unemployed at the time. I had many dreams and desires. I also had an idea of what I wanted to do with the book, etc., but I never fully went for it. One, because I didn't have the money to do a lot of the marketing things required. But now looking back, there were so many things that were free. Facebook, oh my word, organic traffic from then could have been amazing. Now we know that using ads alone is not the only solution. We do need to use organic traffic, people that simply visit. Anyway, I shall not take too much of your time and I shall not digress. Let's come back to the topic of today's session. So, what do you do? What does all this digital thing mean to me, a professional? Well, if you are a professional, I created this little mini episode simply to highlight some of the things that you need to know. So, if you are developing your career professionally, you will find that job titles have changed, requirements have changed. So, you will need to have digital skills as a must. Another thing is you need to understand how an LMS platform works because more often than not, everybody will encounter this platform. So, what a learning management system, LMS, means, or even an LMX. So, um, what these mean is that you will do courses. Specifically on an LMS, it will just track the learning that you've done, how long you've taken, what you've passed, what you haven't passed, and then send that information on um, to HR or various other departments based on what management needs that information for. But an LXP, not an LMX, what am I talking about? That was a bike, an LMX. Um, an LXP, a learning experience platform, is more of the LMS attached to an HR system, which bolted together helps to make decisions about you as an employee. And these could mean things like, this person is doing really well. We need to applaud them. Let's give them a kudos. It could mean this person's taking a bit too long. What's happening? This person may need a review. It may even mean that you're almost out the door if certain things are not seen. Um, the LXP also has a socialization element to it. Now, there's so much more. Don't be afraid. This is where technology is going. Everything is available to be seen. And I remember I went to an exhibition and they told us about this. I was like, phew, wow, I didn't know this was happening. So, anyway, I share that just simply to make you aware that in order for you to develop, you must have a digital presence, you must have an understanding of digital technology. And now with AI, which is artificial intelligence, IoT, Internet of Things, and all of these other things happening. Um, Decisions are being made for you without your express consent, and it's legal, not because people are just spying on you, but it just makes it easier and quicker for business transactions to take place. So I hope this helps. Some of the things you might need to know as an entrepreneur and as a professional is that you need to have a way of getting people's email addresses and names so you can contact them in the future. So you need an email marketing campaign, software of some sorts. Most people know of that's it, the monkey one, MailChimp. I use Get Response. There's also Active Campaign, which is really good, but you've got to think of your budget. You will need a landing page in order to collect those email addresses. You will need a funnel that allows people to even click on an ad or something um, organic to get to that page to then collect those email addresses. Then, when you collect those email addresses, you need to send those people something, be it a newsletter, be it information, be it updates, be it something you want to sell them. Um, and yeah, just keep nurturing and building that relationship. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. But the other things that we need to consider is creating an online course, or do you just want to give them content? Um, what is the copy I need for this so-called landing page? And all these other questions. You're going to see ads all over the place. And what I want to do is I want to help you. It's going to take some time. It might take a little imagination. Um, but you can and will be able to click on a link to go to a course in order to find out all those things that I purchased from all over the place. I will summarize it and I will provide it to you so that you can start building your professional business online, because that's where everybody is going. That's where all businesses will be. And if you're not there, you are leaving money on the table. And you will find that that's where clients need to find you, online, because many of them will be using devices like their phones, be it Android or Apple, or they'll be using their iPad and other devices such. So you must make things mobile responsive. What does that mean? No matter which device, whatever information you're giving out, people should be able to read it, see it easily. Anyway, enough of that, but we will be going through in another episode some of the things that you need to do step by step. But all this information, if you really cannot wait, can be found in my book. And it's ID2Live on PayHip. So payhip.com/ID2Live. Okay, payhip.com/ID2Live. Easiest thing, I decided to live.com, and I'll be providing all that information to you. So until the next time, you take care of yourself and remember, ask, believe, claim it. You've decided to live. No more excuses. And I don't want any more excuses from you, because from now on, you are going to be amazing. Take care and blessings.